Hey my glam girls, welcome back to my channel. It's Chelsea, where we talk about all things glam and all things girly. So we got a Beautylish haul and I'm so excited to share with you the items that Beautylish sent over to me. They're having their annual gift card event where if you spend $100, you get a $20 gift card, and it's not just like 5-6 weeks later. You literally get it within a week or two of the gift card event ending. It's going to last for 3 days. I'll have all of the details down in the description box below, but I want to share with you the goodies that they sent over because you guys, I got some good ones in here. But before we get into that, I want to say thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I truly do appreciate it. If you are new, I would love for you to click that subscribe button and join the Glam Girl Squad because we love to have you. Your girls got goals. I'd love to get to 20K sometime this year. So if you're watching, you think you might want to watch another video, just click that subscribe button. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for deciding to come back and support my channel. I appreciate you watching the video, liking it, commenting, shopping through my links, subscribing, just any support that you give me. I truly do appreciate it, and I appreciate you being with me on this journey. So let's get right into this video. So first, I have to say thank you so much to Beautylish for reaching out to me and asking me to participate in this event, spreading the love of their annual gift card event. It's going to last from today, March the 21st, through, I want to say it's Sunday, March the 24th. I'll correct myself if my dates are wrong. I'll put it on the screen here. But like I mentioned before in my intro, for every $100 you spend, you get a $20 gift card that you can use later on, which is great because if you've got some things that you want to purchase, you could rack that up fairly quickly. And then when it's time for you to actually purchase something again from Beautylish, you already have those gift cards ready to go and you're good to go. Now, there's so many things I can recommend from Beautylish. They have some of my favorite brands, and what I'll try to remember to do is link down other Beautylish gift card event videos that I have done where I share with you other recommendations. Those recommendations still stand, but I want to share with you guys what they sent over and then some things that I've been loving lately that I am like, you must pick them up. Okay, so first, let's get into this foundation that I wanted to try, okay? I actually have never tried, I don't think, anything from this brand. So it is the Sisley, the Phyto-Teint Perfection Luminous Matte Ultra Long Lasting Skincare Foundation. So this is the foundation that I'm wearing today. I picked up the shade 5W, and as you can see with the application, we're a little warm. Usually I go for a neutral undertone, but when I was looking at the shades, this was the foundation that, according to what I could figure out, seemed like it would be the closest match to me. What I did to kind of even out the warmth of this foundation was I went in with the Vision Cream cover from Danessa Myricks, and I have the shade N06, and I felt like the tone in the Vision Cream cover product helped to even out the warmth that I got from the Sisley foundation. I would agree that this is definitely a matte foundation. I was able to see that almost as soon as I applied it to one side, but I would agree that this is a soft matte and it looks stunning on the complexion. Like, I'm looking at my face. I didn't put on any highlighter today. I lightly set my face with powder, and things are just looking really smooth, really beautiful. I've had this foundation on, I would say now for maybe a good hour and a half. So I'm definitely gonna have to wear this foundation, more to see how it lasts throughout the day. But it's giving me really beautiful coverage. I would say the coverage is gonna be a good solid medium to full coverage. And to me, the matte formula is not so much where I feel like my face is parched. It doesn't feel tight on the skin. I did prep my skin very nicely, so just so you know, I went in with the Moisture Balm Repair Serum for hydration all over the face, and then I went in with the Water Powder Serum in my T-zone just to make sure things were mattified there and that I wasn't producing any extra oils. Danessa Myricks products here, highly recommending these as well. These are also sold on Beautylish, and let me just tell you, I cannot stop prepping my skin with this combination right here. So I highly recommend it. You get immense hydration from the Moisture Balm Repair Serum. I love to use this all over the face and on my lips. And then for the Water Powder Serum, I just put it in my T-zone to refine my pores, blur the pores, and then of course, ensure that I have that soft matte complexion to the skin. But even though this is geared toward more oily skinned skin, it doesn't dry out the skin. It's infused with hyaluronic acid and other great skincare ingredients. So when you put it on the face, it feels really cool, like cooling to the touch, and it doesn't dry out your face like you would assume a mattifying primer would. Both of these are skincare products. Highly recommend them. They weren't sent to me in this particular haul. They were sent to me from the brand, but when I say I can't stop using them and I will spend my own money on them when I run out, for sure we'll be doing that. So that's how I prep my skin. So I do believe that the Moisture Repair Balm that I use did give me some luminosity, but I don't feel like the formula is overly dry either to where it's like suffocatingly dry. So I'm very excited to try this foundation in other settings, get a more feel for how I like it, but it looks beautiful on the skin, and I feel like the warmth wasn't too warm that I wasn't able to balance it out. If you are around my complexion and you have this foundation, let me know down in the comment section below what shade you have, and that way if I can get a better shade match, I'll just go ahead and pick that up so I'll have a better shade match. But so far, I'm really liking the foundation. Okay, something else. All right, so, oh, child. All right, so I was looking on Beautylish's website and I came across these lip liners from the brand Sacheu Beauty. Okay, so I didn't even know that they were a viral thing. I should have known though. So they've gone viral before. So these are the lip liner Stay In Peel Off Lip Liner. Okay, so what you're supposed to do is moisturize your lips with a balm that the brand makes. I didn't pick that up. I should have read. I did not. So I am going to pick it up because once we get into the demonstration, you will see why. But you're supposed to put the balm on first. Then you're supposed to go in with a lip exfoliator so that the application of the lip liner can be smooth. That's another reason why you want to moisturize your lips so that you don't have any patchiness from dry lips. All right. Then you go in with the product. So it has this applicator right here. You line your lips where you would put your lip liner, let it sit for 20 minutes. It's gonna dry down and then you peel off the product and then you've got stained lips where your lip liner is. Okay, as you can see in the video, your girl was hyped. I was like, oh my goodness me. Okay, so the shade that you see me put on my lips in the demonstration is the shade Hay-zel. I went in with another product. You'll see that a little later on. So that's why my lip combo now is not the same in this video over here. But oh my goodness, my lips were stained. I love the shade Hay-zel, which you see here. The other two shades that I requested was Clover and then also the shade called Mauve. So what I did was I swatched them on my arm as we're filming this video. I'll talk about other products, and then when it's time to peel it off, I'll peel these off so you can see those shades, see them against my complexion, and then get a feel if the shades might work for you. But when I say, I'm super hyped. The stain is supposed to last all day. This is my first time wearing them, so I will have to report back as to how long it stays on my lips. But I was not expecting it to stay on my lips like that, and I love the shade Hay-zel. Oh my goodness me. So glad I picked this up. I had never even heard of the brand, and so I'm really glad that I gave them a try. I'm gonna need more of these. I'm gonna need more of these. I already know I'm gonna need more of these because I'm just amazed. Totally blown away. Okay, so then getting into another product that wasn't sent to me by Beautylish, but we're just gonna run through these products because you guys already know that I love them. Danessa Myricks new Groundwork Blooming Romance. Okay, I've already done a dedicated review on this palette. I will link that for you so you can watch it if you want to get more details about it. But this is going to be an all-over-face palette with these beautiful peachy, pink, and mauve tones and berry tones. I love the original Groundwork Defining Neutrals palette. I've made content time after time over this one. So to me, I love both. Highly recommend both. For today's look, I went in with the shade Harvest in the powder formula. I added that all over the face as my bronzer. And then in the Blooming Romance palette, I went in with this shade called XO in the powder formula to start applying my blush. Today's look, I really wanted it to be a little bit more warm and peachy based, and XO is actually surprisingly got like a hint of cool to it. When I put it up against my bronzer, I felt like, wow, that's actually when I saw kind of the neutral tone of it. a little bit of the cool tone. It wasn't as warm as I thought it was, next to the shade Harvest, which is really warm. So I went in with the powder shade first. Then I went in with the shade called, I think I went in with Love Struck. Yeah, I think I went in with Love Struck next and blended that into XO. And then on the cheeks, I went in with the shade Desire in the powder formula. That is what we have for my blush combination. Then for the eyes, I went back in with Desire, and I just applied Desire right here in the inner portion of the eyes. We went in with like a little negative space type of thing. Well, we started out with, and then I couldn't avoid the shimmer. On the lower lash line, I went in with the shade called Love Struck again, and that's, no, I went in with the shade Evermore on the lower lash line in the powder formula. That is what is smoked out on the lower lash line. And then for the tight liner and eyeliner, I used the Velvet Pomade formula in the shade Evermore. That's where we've got the wing. That is my face here in terms of this palette. Oh, I forgot my lips. So with the Sacheu Beauty lip liner, I put the Moisture Balm Serum as my lip moisturizer, and that formula did not go well with the Sacheu Beauty lip liner, so I did get some patchiness from the lip liner. Lesson learned. We're just gonna go with the balm that the brand makes. So what I did was I took XO. Yeah, I went in with XO. I used that as a lip liner to just close the gaps on any of the areas of my lips that were patchy. And then I filled in my lips with the Velvet Pomade shade in the shade Evermore. And that's how we got this lip combination here. So that's why this lip combo looks a little different from the video. But that is what's on the face. When I say I can't put this palette down, I legitimately cannot put this palette down. Both of these palettes are sold on Beautylish. I highly recommend that you pick them up. They are my obsession. And then for the shimmer that you see on the eye, I went in with the Lightwork 5 palette, and I mixed the two shades. Let me turn it this way so you can see. Radiant with Invincible, right? Yeah, Invincible. I just mixed these two shades together, and I just lightly tapped it onto the lids, and that's how I got the shimmer. Highly recommend this palette. It is limited edition. The Groundwork palettes are not, but if you're interested in the Lightwork 5 palette, definitely pick it up because she does not bring back her Lightworks palettes. So if you've missed 3, 4, you're interested in 5, pick 5 up. You don't want this to go out of stock and then you can't get your hands on it. Okay, moving on to a fragrance. So who loves the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream? Your girl does, okay? I absolutely love it. So I've been wanting to get the fragrance. So this is the Cheirosa 62 Eau de Parfum. It smells just like the Boom Boom Cream, you guys. Look at the packaging of it. It's so pretty. And I'm so glad to have it. Oh, it smells literally divine. And I'm just so happy to have it. So this is a fragrance that I know I'm gonna love because I've bought the body moisturizer time and time again. I bought the body spray time and time again. Now I have the fragrance to complete my collection. And so I'm really happy to have it. I haven't worn the fragrance all day yet. So I don't know how long it lasts, but I will wear it and then report back to you guys. So if you're interested in that, you can know those details. And one more product from Danessa Myricks. I was 2 sprays away from running out of the the Set It Forever mist. This is my favorite setting mist, and I love to use it to either mesh my powders together while I'm doing my makeup, or I also love to use this to set my makeup. It helps my makeup to last all day, doesn't dry out my face, so it's not one of those setting sprays that makes your face feel really tight, but it really just meshes everything together, and it's phenomenal. I have owned, honey, 4 or 5 of these, so I was really happy to receive this from Beautylish because, like I said, I got about 2 sprays left in my original one, and then we're all done. Okay, moving back to Sol de Janeiro, I love, love, love this particular body lotion. So this is the Beija Flora Elasti Cream. I used this today, and I'm running low, so I was like, okay, I definitely want to add this one to the list so I could have it. It smells so good. Fragrance gives you a similar scent to Burberry Her or Burberry Her Intense. I have the Burberry Her Intense, And I love to wear both of those together. It just smells really, really good. And it also hydrates my body. Like, I'm not just here for the scent, but I really enjoy this one. So definitely knew I wanted another one. And then I also requested the body spray because, like I said, I like to layer. And I love for fragrance to last on me as long as possible. Like, I want to smell it. I just don't want you to smell it. I want to smell it too. So I'm all about layering, mixing things together. So I'm excited that I have a backup of the body cream. And then, you know, I get to, actually, I put the body cream on today and I have not added my fragrance. So let's go ahead and come in and smell it. Let me just let you come in and smell it. It smells good, doesn't it? I know. Okay, then we're gonna go on to U Beauty. Alrighty. I love me some U Beauty. I recently discovered the brand November. It was November. And what really drew me in about the brand was their Super Hydrator tint. I have it somewhere. I think it's over there and I don't feel like getting up to get it. But oh my gosh, this Super Hydrator tint makes your skin look like juice, okay? So beautiful. It's got a hint of color to it. So it's not going to be a product that's going to give you the most coverage, but your skin looks so healthy and it just dims, you know, any hyperpigmentation that you might have or anything like that. I will put in the description box the shade that I wear because I don't remember it off the top of my head, but I love that product. That's another recommendation. So when I purchased that, I picked up a couple of other items, one of them being their Plasma Lip Compound in the shade Shanghai. Y'all, so what I love about these lip balms is that, number one, they are actually pigmented. The color that you see on the tube is the color that you're going to see on your lips. So let me give y'all a little swatch. And it's beautiful, very hydrating to the lips. There's a nice little sheen that accompanies the formula and it's beautiful. So I knew I wanted another shade. So this is the shade called Flush. I've worn it. It's a really beautiful pink shade. And the formula is a little thick too. So it's gonna last on the lips. It's not gonna be one of those formulas that just fades away. It's not a tint. It's almost like a lipstick with a gloss to it, if that makes sense. So I love these. Like, I for sure want more of them. They're just really beautiful lip products that are hydrating to the lips. The applicator has a metal tip. So when you are applying the product onto your lips, you're also getting that cooling sensation because the applicator is metal. These are divine, okay? So that's the first recommendation from U Beauty. The second recommendation is going to be their eye cream. So I picked up the Return Eye Concentrate back in November. I've been using it almost every day since then. At first I was using it day and night. And then now I have another eye cream that I like for the daytime because it's a little lighter. This one is a little thicker and I love it for nighttime use because it gives me that deep hydration to my under eye area and it's beautiful. So I would recommend that too. And I'm bougie when it comes to my eye creams. I don't just be using everybody's eye cream. Okay, so if I like an eye cream, it is one to consider. And then I got a travel size, like a mini size of some of their other products that I wanted to try before investing in them. So one is a super hydrator for your facial moisturizer. The resurfacing compound is beautiful. That's one that I want to pick up once I run out of my sample size. And I wanted to try another of one of their body products. So this is the body travel set. Let me show you what it looks like just in its beautiful packaging. So this is what it looks like. This is the body travel set. And it's a two-step product for smoother, firming looking skin with sustained hydration. So both of the products that we get in here are 80 milliliters. And you're gonna get the resurfacing body compound and then the super body hydrator. Now I have tried the super body hydrator, which is right over here. And it is a hydrating type of moisturizer. I have a mini size, so I traveled with it and I really, really do like it. The resurfacing body compound I have not tried yet, so I will definitely report back and let you know how I like it. But to give you some details of it, it says apply the resurfacing body compound to rough, uneven, or bumpy skin, concentrating on areas that require additional exfoliation. Allow the compound to thoroughly dry before applying the super body head to toe. So this is where, for me, the The balls of my feet are quite dry. Sometimes my legs will get dry. And then like, you know, your elbows and things like that. So I will concentrate this product on those parts of the body. And then I will top it, take this off, with the Super Body Hydrator. This is a beautiful body moisturizer. It's lightweight, but very hydrating. So you don't feel like it's greasy. It also doesn't feel like it absorbs too quickly into the skin to where you almost feel like I didn't apply anything. So I'm very excited to have both. I'm gonna be traveling a lot like y'all. The Lord is good and your girl's got a lot of trips coming up. So these are gonna come in handy to ensure I'm moisturized while I'm traveling. If you want to know in terms of fluid ounces, these are 2.7 fluid ounces. So if you're like me and you don't like to check a bag, these can go on the plane as well. Okay, guys. A couple more products and then we're done. I love me some Good Molecules. They're one of those skincare brands that I feel like people don't talk about enough, including myself. They're extremely affordable and the products work as good as any of your luxury skincare products. Hands down. No questions asked, no lies told. So one of my favorite products, like it was the very first product that I tried that got me hooked onto the brand, is the Overnight Exfoliating Treatment. This particular product you use at night and it's a gentle chemical exfoliator. So when I first discovered this product, I used to have a lot of scarring because of my cystic acne. And you know, I wanted something to help the skin to turn over so that the scarring could go away. And this product did it every time. I can't even tell you how many of these products I purchased. And I think it retails for like $8. So it's infused with AHAs and BHAs. It's really gentle. It's gonna it'll help the skin to resurface and renew. And so I had, I wanna say it was about a month and a half ago, I had two huge acne clusters. One was on this cheek and one was on this cheek. And they finally have dissipated. But I was like, you know what? I want a really good chemical exfoliator that I can trust so that I can help my skin turn over even faster, because it took a good month for both of the, first of all, for the actual acne to go away, and then for the scars to lighten up. So I still have the scars. I want to lighten them up. And this is definitely one of those products that I trust that I know it will work. So I say use this about 3 times a week. And like I said, it's really gentle and it works. So I've tried a lot of products from Good Molecules. I would say if you're interested in skincare products, you want something affordable, start there, because I don't think you'll be disappointed with their skincare products. And then I have 3 more products and then we're done. So Charlotte Girl came out with some lipsticks. I didn't get a chance to try them. Oh, I was hoping, okay, I thought I had like messed up my swatches. I was like, oh no. So I got one of the Matte Revolution lipsticks in this shade called Cinematic Red. And then I requested from Beautylish their Kissing formula in the shade 90s Pink. Okay, so I love me a red. I just feel like you could just never go wrong with a red. Like you should have all variations of red that look good on you. So this is the packaging. I think it's beautiful. Here is the lipstick in Cinematic Red, and let's give her a little swatch. I hate swatching lipsticks for the first time because like you just have to mess them up, and I don't want to mess them up. So there is Cinematic Red. Oh, she's beautiful. She's like she's almost like a pinky red, not a true blue red in my opinion. And I do like the formula of Charlotte Tilbury's lipsticks. They're not, like the matte formula is not overly matte. In my opinion, it's not overly drying either. It's just a really pretty soft matte formula. And then this is a shade called 90s Pink. I love the packaging. Yes, I love the packaging. Her packaging used to be, I actually have it up there, like a rose gold type of packaging. So here is 90s Pink. Let's do a little swatch here. That feels really nice. So this is more of a satin formula. And oh yes, oh, my kind of shade. Oh, so excited to have these. I might need to pick up some more. Oh, I love these. I love them. Love, love, love them. And then the last thing that I wanted is actually a product I had before and I decluttered it because it was old. I had to restock on the Surratt Dewdrops. Okay, so this is a foundation. I would say put this in the mind frame of a foundation that gives you more coverage than a tint, but it's not going to be solid medium coverage. So this is basically going to give you light to like a soft medium type of coverage. I have the shade 13. This is like your skin but better in a bottle. So you've got this little trampoline dispenser on the bottom, and then you just pump the product out. I am going to open it up, and then I'll do a little swatch so you can see it in action. Put this here. So this is what the packaging looks like. Let me shake it up. The formula is pretty thin. It gives you the mind frame of like, not as runny as water, but it's a nice thinner formula, I'll say that. So I'll take just a couple drops here. And this is the shade 13. I do have like my bronzer and blush on my hand, so don't worry about that. But I'm gonna blend it out. And as you can see, like I said, the formula is not a thick formula. It's a thinner formula. It blends really nicely into the skin. And it just like, it's one of those types of products you could throw on your face, put a gloss on, and be done. Like, look at that. Isn't she stunning? Oh, very hydrating. It's a formula that's going to be more of a satin finish on the skin. So if you have oily skin, I would say you might not like it. You might like it. Go on with your mattifying primers. Like, as you can see, it doesn't look overly dewy on the skin. And like I said, it has just more of a satin finish. So if I would set it with powder, it worked really well, lasted really nicely on the skin, and it's just like a second skin type of foundation. So I recently decluttered it because the first one that I just had it for way too long, but I knew I wanted it again. So highly recommend this one for sure. So you guys, that's it for my haul here. Like I said, there's so many products from Beautylish that I recommend. Oh my gosh, okay, a couple more recommendations. If you need new brushes, there's only 2 brands that you need to be looking at. Actually, it's more than 2 brands. But my favorite 2 brands of makeup brushes that are sold at Beautylish, Sonia G, MyKitCo. For instance, in my demonstration, I used the MyKitCo 1.7 brush. This brush is the My Ultra Multi Brush, so I love this for powder, for liquid products. It has synthetic hairs. I also love the MyKitCo 0.33 brush. This is the My Angled Powder Brush. I use both of these brushes today with the Groundwork palettes because they fit pretty nicely in either size pan, and they blend the product beautifully. Some of the MyKitCo brushes are synthetic hair, some are blended, some are natural haired. It just depends on them. I have so many MyKitCo brushes, it's not even funny. It is not even funny. And the majority of them that I have, I've purchased them. And then with Sonia G, Beautylish has been so kind, and they've sent over a lot of her brushes, but I've also purchased a lot of her brushes as well. And her brushes are natural haired brushes. When I say they are some of the softest brushes you will ever put on your face, and they work. Like, I have here the Sheer Buffer brush is one of my absolute favorite brushes to buff powder into the face. I mean, I can go on and on and on about how amazing the Sonia G brushes are and the MyKitCo brushes. But like I said, I will try to remember to have my other videos linked down below. So if you want to check out those recommendations, you can. But you guys, take advantage of this sale. Rack up your carts with things that you're interested in. Get those $20 gift cards. And remember, for every $100 you spend, you get a $20 gift card. And Beautylish is one of those retailers that has a plethora of payment options. So you can use Afterpay. You can use just a regular form of payment. They also have their own payment option plan where you just have your card on file and they will deduct a payment. I think it's over the course of 3 months. So they have a lot of options to help you be able to get the things that you want, and in a way that's more affordable to you and cost effective. So definitely check them out. I'll have all of their links down below. Let me know your thoughts on some of the things. Oh, we didn't take these off. I was about to let me in this video and not take them off. Okay, so this shade that I'm about to peel off right here is going to be the shade Clover. Oh, this is beautiful. So Clover it is a little patchy, you guys. I hope you can see it. But Clover is a more neutral brown, almost like a cooler tone brown. And that's exactly what I thought it was going to look like. Okay, and then we have the shade called Mauve. So I'm going to just peel that off. And then here is the shade right here called Mauve. Oh, I love this shade right here. Okay, y'all really need to pick those up. You need to pick those up for sure. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you made it to this point in the video and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, I would love for you to consider subscribing and joining the Glam Girl Squad because we'd love to have you. And guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you in my very next video. Bye, guys.